Hello everyone, this is your very own Iyobo for Christ at Women Empowerment. Hey, listen girl, I always begin with this. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter what life has thrown at you. It doesn't matter the place where you are right now. Listen darling, you're a queen. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Don't let nobody make you feel otherwise. You're a queen. Dare to believe that. And dare to start acting like one. All right? Hey, I'm going to talk to you today about a topic I titled, We're Gonna Talk. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to myself. Okay? I was listening to a message from TD Jakes, and he said something. He was like, if you don't change your attitude, it's going to affect your altitude. I was like, okay. I rewind. I said, what did they just say? If you don't change your attitude, it's going to affect your altitude. A-L. Okay? So I was like, okay, I need to Google to really find out and be able to put these two things in the right place, you know, because it got my attention. And I got to discover that it's the same thing I've been trying to tell you this last week. Your character, your attitude towards life. Because it's not that which happens to you. It's the way you react to whatever it is that happens to you that's going to determine if you're going to come out better or if you're going to come out bitter. We all go through stuff. You can't change it. It's life, darling. But your attitude towards whatever it is that you're going through is going to determine how you're going to come out. So you're going to have to learn to be very flexible this 2018. Don't hold on to that thing, that way that you know you've been doing it before and you know it's not working. I talked about this in my last video. Don't hold on to that same reaction. You have to discover that thing that is keeping you in that circle. And you're going to dare to talk to yourself and tell yourself, this 2018, I'm going to do it otherwise. I'm going to do it another way. I'm going to react differently. I'm going to dress myself for where I'm going. You can't be going to the swimming pool and you're wearing a suit. And you expect to jump inside the water with a suit. You can't be going for sport, for example, and then you wrap your hair like I'm wrapping my hair now. And then you want to go and sport. You're fooling yourself. So this is what a drama they acted in my church for New Year. I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. This is exactly what I do. I even taught my children to look into the mirror and speak to themselves. So when life is getting like really crazy, and when I need to talk to myself, I just go in front of a mirror. I got one. Okay, I go in front of the mirror. Listen. I go in front of the mirror and I begin to talk to myself. Okay, so this is what we're going to do in this 2018. I said to a friend of mine, I said, listen, I've made a decision in this 2018. Okay, call me crazy. I said, if I lie to you, if whatever reason I lied to you, or I lied to everybody, but I've decided that the decision I took on New Year's Eve, I said, Iyobo, I will not lie to me. So whatever happens, this 2018, this is what I have done. And this is what I'm going to keep doing. When everything is going crazy, I'm just going to pick the mirror and sit down and have a conversation with myself. I talk to myself. I do this often. Like really, especially in the bathroom. I just look into the mirror and I said to myself, girl, this is how we're going to do it this time. Iyobo, listen to me. We're not going to go longer like this, darling. We're not going to act like this anymore. 2018 is another year. We're not going to waste this year that God has given to us. I begin to talk to myself. I did this for this 2018. I said to myself, we are not going to lie to each other, like me and you. Because do you know why, darling? Listen to me carefully. Do you know why? People can lie to you, okay? Okay, no. Let me put it like this. Like, just imagine when somebody deceives you. When you've been told a lie, and then you find out that this person just lied to me. Do you know how it feels? It's very painful. It's very, very painful. You, like, seriously. Now, imagine if you that I'm talking to, you know exactly what I mean. Imagine if you now lie to yourself. Do you know what's going to result to? Guilt. You're going to lie to yourself and tell yourself whatever thing that you want to believe. Whatever lie that suits you right now, you tell yourself, well, give yourself the reasons why you need to stay in that situation. You give yourself all the excuses you need so that you don't want to move on. You don't want to cross over. You don't want to do that thing. You don't want to hold on to God. You don't want to drop that character. You don't want to change the way you've been doing things. You want to stay in that relationship that is toxic for you. The reason why you can't lose weight, you begin to give yourself that excuse and you lie to yourself and you believe yourself. When it all comes crumbling, do you know what's going to happen? It's going to result to guilt. Because you deceived yourself. Nobody told you these lies. You told yourself the lies and you decided to believe the lies you've told yourself. So this is what I'm encouraging you this year. You got to pick up the mirror. When nobody's looking, when nobody's watching you, you and yourself alone, you pick up the mirror and you begin to tell yourself your do's and your don'ts. No, before you set the rules for somebody else to follow, you set it for yourself. You tell yourself, this is what I'm not going to do in this 2018. This is where I'm not going to go in this 2018. This is the food I'm not going to eat this 2018. This is what I'm not going to settle for in this 2018. It's going to be another rule. I'm changing the game. I'm going to turn the table around. You speak to yourself. I'm going to show people how to treat me because I'm going to learn to love myself. I'm going to learn to encourage myself. I'm going to learn to push myself. I'm going to be my best cheerleader. Yes, we're going to do this together. I don't need another person to tell me exactly where I need to change. You know. I don't need to deceive you. You know, the knower in you know Iyobo. Listen, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. And I'm going to get angry with myself and tell myself the truth. Tell myself the truth. Because it's the lie that you tell yourself and you settle for, that is the one that have the most power to destroy you. Especially we women. We believe and we listen to everything. You want to fit in everywhere and you come home, you know the truth about that very thing that is killing you. You know the truth about that thing that is not helping you to go forward. You lie to yourself just to fit in. You lie to yourself so that people don't laugh at you. You know you're real you. You know that the person you're showcasing outside is not the person you are inside. So when everybody's gone, and you're done with acting and lying to everybody, darling, I encourage you to come home and have a conversation with yourself. And you tell yourself, this is how it's going to be. I know I just lied. I know I just lied about that situation. I know oh God, I just messed up. But you know what? I'm going to make it right to you, girl. I'm going to make it right to you. This is not going to happen again. I promise you this is not going to happen again. Talk to yourself. Don't wait for a prophet to prophesy to you before you know that you have to fix that thing. Tell yourself, see the situation for what it is. Lay down your cards. Stop deceiving yourself. Everybody can buy into your lies. But when you buy into your lies, you are going to believe in the lies. It's going to hurt you. It's going to haunt you. It's going to bring you down. It's going to steal your joy. It's going to steal your peace. And then at the end of the day, who are you going to blame, darling? Yourself. Because you cooked that very food. You sat down and you ate it yourself. So this is what I did this year. And I'm encouraging you in this 2018. Don't settle for that which you know that is left over. No more crumbs, darling. You can do better. You can change that thing that is not working. You can act differently. Pick up the pace, darling, and do it differently this time. Stop giving excuses. Stop telling yourself it's okay, just settle for what it is. When God has ordained the best for you, girl. Stop deceiving yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and dare to tell yourself the truth, darling. Tell yourself the truth. This is what we're going to do. We're not going to do this anymore. We're not going to lie to ourselves. Because not until you set example for yourself, others are not going to follow that example, darling. If you are unstable and you expect to attract people that are stable in your life, if you allow everybody to define who you are, then you have maybe 10 friends. Everybody tell you what you ought to be and give you a name, and you believe every one of them. At the end of the day, you get confused, darling. And when the people are gone, you don't even know where you belong anymore, because everybody's defining you and telling you what you have to do and telling you what you are. You have to set the pace for yourself. You have to sit down and have a deep conversation with yourself. This 2018, because it's just going to pass by before you know what is happening. Everybody's going to be saying Happy New Year again. And it's going to be 2019. Like seriously, you're going to settle again for that trash. You're going to stay in that pit. You're going to stay in that mess. You're just going to sit there and do nothing. You're just going to keep believing the lie you are telling yourself. Oh, I feel sorry for you if somebody lied to you. That's bad. But you know what's worse? If you keep lying to yourself. If you keep believing your own terrible lies. And then you say, people hurt you. No, darling. You started with yourself. Because you weren't true to yourself. What you don't own up to, you can't change, darling. When you refuse to confront if you refuse to confront yourself, you ain't going to do nothing about it. Because you already feel comfortable with the lie you're telling yourself. So you got to dare to tell yourself, this is the changes we're going to make in 2018. This is how it's going to be in this new year. I'm going to do whatever it takes for me to be that woman that God has called me to be. For me to be the mother, the wife, the friend that God has called me to be. Change your attitude. Otherwise, it's going to change. It's going to affect your altitude. That's how I started, right? So if you refuse to change the way you've been acting and how you've been doing things, darling, it's going to change your height. Your ability to fly. Where you're going to get this year. How deep you're going to go in the Word of God. How deep you're going to dig and get yourself grounded in the Word of God. If you don't change your attitude, it's going to affect your altitude. Okay? The way you're going to fly this year, when you see everybody taking off, it's all about attitude, darling. So whether life throws death at you, whether you go through whatever it is you're going through, trust me, we got to stop the pity party. You are not the only one that is going through that thing. Yes, I'm just looking straight into your eyes and I'm telling you, girl, enough of the pity parties. Enough of the lies. Dare to cut loose, dare to come out. Dare to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself what is necessary for this next dimension. You got to be very, very honest with yourself, darling. You got to be honest with yourself. I dare you to look into the mirror and tell yourself the truth. Girl, stop hurting you. You stop hurting you. Love yourself. Accept yourself. Because it's the way you treat yourself. You're going to set example for others to treat you. So if you don't love yourself, if you don't come out strong, and if you don't stand your ground, if you don't rebrand yourself, if you don't get the strength to fight for that thing that you really want badly, darling, if you don't take time to change you, the person you're seeing in the mirror, you can't change anybody that's acting crazy around you if you don't change you. If you don't set rules for yourself, darling. You are going to do this by yourself. No, don't wait for nobody to do it for you, girl. It's time to make a change. It's time to be honest with yourself. It's time to just tell yourself, till here no further. Stop the blame game. Take responsibility for yourself. And do whatever is needed in this 2018 to get to where you're going. Change your garments, darling. Leave the past behind. Stop repeating the same story. Leave the past behind. Not until you run after what's in front of you. You will never be able to leave your history behind you. You run after what's in front of you. Set goals for yourself. Let the past die. Bury it. Let it go. The pain, the hurt, the disappointment. Let it go. The frustration. Get over it, girl. Get up and start doing something. I don't care what you do. Take a step, a little step, girl. Get up and do something. Take advantage of every day that God has given you. Stop the excuses, girl. Stop pampering yourself. Stop giving yourself that pity pill and drinking it to just keep yourself in that one spot. It's sad. Life is passing you by. Look in the mirror, darling, and tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth, exactly how you want to see your life, the direction you want to see your life go this year. You got to look in the mirror and tell yourself every day that this is what we're going to achieve this week. This is what I want to see myself next month. Tell yourself. Set goals for yourself. Release yourself from yourself. Free yourself from your own setup, from your own snare. Because when you're able to do that, every other person will see the change in you. Don't follow, darling. They will follow. It's a matter of time. But if you don't get a grip of your life right now and set the rules straight for yourself and follow the rules you set for yourself, everybody's going to play you and tell you what to do and what not to do. Is that how you're going to live your life again another year? I don't think so, darling. So get a mirror and talk to yourself. Hey, listen, darling. Don't let nobody fool you. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Don't let nobody make you feel otherwise. You're a queen. And I double dare you to start living a life full of strength from within. Get a grip, darling, of your life. You're a queen. You're a queen. You are a queen. I don't care what they've been telling you. I don't care the lies you've been telling yourself. You're a queen, girl. I love you. You're very, very honorable for Christ. Bye. See you in February. I love you. Shalom.